Hey YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and it's a beautiful morning. We are going to be, I think, 84 today. Fall is right around the corner, you guys. Unfortunately, fall day in my neck of the woods, we're supposed to skyrocket up to 99 degrees. But you know what? I am thankful because any day now, well, Wednesday is officially fall and I'll be celebrating that day, but I'm going to do my big celebration when we are out of the 90s. And today our high is 84. You guys know fall is my favorite time of the year. And look at my cute, beautiful fall thrifted basket. Now, the cool thing about this basket, and you can't see it, it says it's a fabric basket and it has some cushion on the bottom and it says every family needs a grandma. I saw this at the thrift store about a week ago, my favorite thrift store, for $3. Had to swoop it up, and it's in my favorite color, brown. And these are, I think, yeah, little mushrooms. So this fabric I know is from Yesteryear, and I just have it filled with some stamps that pertains to people. We have a lot to be thankful for, and right now I am so thankful for my health. The last, I'm a healthy person. I work out. I'm not a health fanatic, but I do what I need to do. I believe in just eating as good as I can. At the same time, I enjoy food, but I jog, I walk, I stay active. And the last year, though, my body has been hit with this ailment, that ailment. And I'm like, Lord, what is going on? I tell you, the last 5 weeks, I've had three nights that I have felt so horrible. And at least one of those nights, no, two of those nights, if not all three, I'm like, Lord, I'm I'm ready to meet my maker. Because me and pain just don't get along. And I've been battling something for 10 months now. Thank God it's curable. It's hard to cure. It's a stomach ailment. It might be cured now. I was supposed to be tested next week, but now I have to wait because this last week, people, I broke out with a pain in my pelvic like nobody's business. It's been like one thing after another, and I've been to Kaiser twice this past week. Was there yesterday, but I was so relieved to find out, okay, that's good. That's causing the pelvic pain. Oh, I couldn't wait to get home to take the antibiotics. I've been living on antibiotics this last year, but I couldn't wait to get home to take it. This one has to be taken with food. Thank God it's only one, because to treat my stomach, I was on three and something else. And I did 2 courses of that. But anyway, I took 2 pills already and I'm feeling better. People, we ought to thank God. We ought to live a life full of thankfulness. Even through my physical ailments, I kept it in context. Lord, it could be a lot worse. I have a friend who's on chemotherapy for stage 4 breast cancer. Thank God she's doing well. My husband has a friend. He's on chemotherapy. His cancer has spread to his shoulders, his back. He also has breast cancer. It's just spread throughout his body. And I just pray that his chemotherapy does what it's supposed to do. But people, we ought to look. We have so much to be thankful for, and I am so thankful that with only 2 pills, that pelvic pain has decreased a whole lot. Thank you, Jesus. So if I get happy, y'all, because we are supposed to enter his courts with thanksgiving. We are supposed to be making some joyful sounds to the Lord. People, we have so much to be thankful for. Now, this video, you guys, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It is chatty, but I got some finds for you all. I got some fabric to share by Diana Markham. I got some decorative painting books by Diana Markham. Of course, Gingerbread and others. And of course, I got some Yesteryear rubber stamps to share. This video will be recorded over several days because I got a package coming today. I got some things coming Monday, and people, I am so excited. But first, you guys, well, I'm going to give an update because I've been following the bidding wars on eBay the last couple weeks concerning the Diana Markham and Terry French rubber stamps. And I got an update. So a lot of you don't know what's going on. Now, if you don't know, people, us crafters and rubber stampers, we are getting a real life, in person, like hands-on experience with the whole ideology of supply and demand. Let me tell you, because these rubber stamps, they are going for well over $100, and I got the prices to share with you all. But first, let me get started with a lot I picked up last month from Facebook. This is actually my first Facebook ever purchase. Yeah, I'm on the late boat, right? Okay. I was so fortunate to receive a bundle of stamps. I'm going to share what I got in the bundle, and then I'm going to share the reason why I got the bundle in the first place. Now, I love the kitchen. The kitchen, I have 4 areas that I look for when I'm shopping. It's the garden, because I keep a garden all year. It's my faith. I love to collect faith-based rubber stamps. Sewing, though I have a sewing machine, embroidery machine, and a serger. People, I sew on paper. I love the idea of sewing. And then the kitchen, because the kitchen is, well, it's right there up with my craft room. I love to cook. So and I do have a collection of recipe rubber stamps, but I didn't have this one. So this one, brand spanking new, was in the bundle. And then this one I had never seen before, and these are huge. This one has words on it. This could be used as a background stamp, but it could also be used, you could stamp it out and cut out these individual words. Look at that. Love, love, love. Now, also in the bundle, the seller threw in a cute rubber stamp set of his birth. I think it was close to my heart. It's out in my dingy, dirty, dusty garage, and it's so cute. And it is red rubber. And I think I got something else too in this lot. I don't remember, but let me share the stamp set, and then I'm going to share the price. But this is the reason why I got the stamp set. This collection right here. Now, these 2 by itself would have been worth it. And you know what? I would have picked it up because I really do love this one here. But this one here, you guys, brand spanking new. Several months ago, a YouTuber used this, shared cards, and I don't recall the YouTuber's name, but when she shared her video, this was the first time I had seen this stamp set. And I saw a couple listings. No, I saw one listing on Etsy, but it was missing this stamp here. And it was priced about $20, maybe no more than $25 shipped. And I thought to get it, and then I said, no, I'm going to wait. Back then, the prices for stamps were not as high. People, the market is changing like overnight. In our area, it's a seller's market. When it comes to houses, if you're a buyer, you're going to pay a whole lot. Even cars. My husband told me there's a shortage on a certain car. My husband, he's a finance director. And he stated that their cars are marked up $5,000 because of this shortage. And it's temporary, but people are paying that much more for this certain car, though the market will change in several months. So us crafters, the market it's changing like overnight. Wait until I share these prices with you guys. You're going to flip out. But anyway, I waited and was so fortunate to pick up the entire set. Now, The funny thing is, I have this stamp and this stamp. It's a pie. I've had it for years. And I've realized the last couple years what sellers are doing, and it's genius on their end. They break up their stamps and they sell them individually. They make more money that way. But I got the entire collection, you guys. I got all of this, including that other stamp set and whatever else was in this bundle. I got it for $20 shipped priority. Oh my goodness. You know, half of that went to shipping. These are brand new stamps, you guys. Yay! Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I went to a thrift store about 3 days ago, and people, it's all about timing, being there at the right time. Well, and I have come across a boatload of rubber stamps the last several months. Most of them, well, they've been in bundles. Most of them I don't pick up because I just don't. Well, anyway, I went to this one thrift store, and I'll give you guys a tip. If you see one bag of rubber stamps, there's probably more. You have to keep looking, and you might have to look around the entire store because things get moved around. And if you see like rubber stamps, there's probably paper, there's probably dies. Keep looking. And another tip for you, go back later because more items might still need to be put out. Go back the next day. Talk to whoever's putting things out and ask if they have more of this in the back. You never know. So I ended up seeing about 7 bags of rubber stamps, and each bag was priced at $6.95. I didn't get any of them because I'm like, I didn't get any. Left the store, went back later after I dropped my sister off just to see if more was put back out. And then I decided to pick up the one bag that had this stamp in it. I had seen it earlier, but I just got this stamp literally about a month ago. Now, in that bag, though, I got some keepers from that bag. A beautiful large rubber stamp of 3 stitched balloons. Beautiful. So the bag was definitely worth it. But I had it already, this stamp, so I figured, I didn't want to get it. But when I went back, I got it because I thought, okay, of my giveaway. So I did get this, and isn't it cute? It has that primitive look to it with the stars and the checks and all that. So I got that. Now, you guys, before I share the next stamps, or whatever else I'm going to share, I woke up about midnight because, I'm still healing. And I went to sleep early too. Got on eBay, and lo and behold, a seller had just listed a Diana Markham, the chicken soup rubber stamp. And it was a buy now price. So no bidding, right? The buy now price was, it was $120 for buy it now. And for a split second, I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it. I clicked on the buy now. The price shot up to like $145, something like that. And I'm like, heck no. The most I've ever paid for a rubber stamp, people, is like 25 bucks shit, right? I told you all, I've had the market of rubber stamps to myself. That's what it's felt like all of these years, because I've been shopping Yesteryear rubber stamp for years. But there's a lot of crafters who have been crafting for a while, but now they're into the red rubber stamps. So it's competitive now. But anyway, I haven't spent more than 25 bucks on a rubber stamp. But I saw that chicken noodle soup stamp, and I thought to get it, but when I saw that price go up, and that's happened to me twice. I've seen a stamp listed at a price, click on it, and then it shoots up. And I'm like, heck no, I don't want that stamp that bad. And so happy in the spare of the moment I didn't buy it, because you got to be careful when you're sleepy, when you're tired. For me right now, it ain't that serious. Okay, it ain't that serious. But anyway, I knew it was going to sell and sell quick. At the same time, the same seller listed a Terry French stamp. The same stamp at the time that I'm filming this video, this stamp right now, there are some bidding wars going on. And right now, this stamp is up to $122. It's Terry French's Snowman with the hot cocoa recipe. The bidding on that one ends tomorrow. Well, the seller who had the chicken noodle soup rubber stamp also listed this same stamp, Snowman cocoa stamp. Buy it now, people. Buy it now for $169. This is, this happened early this morning. Well, within about 45 minutes, that chicken noodle stamp sold. It sold at about $150. Well, I have the price here. It sold at $142 plus tax plus $5 shipping. I woke up this morning and looked up the hot cocoa snowman stamp. That one sold a little before 6 a.m. at $169, people. Plus shipping, plus tax. $169. I told you we are getting a real life assignment in supply and demand. And mind you, this person who bought this stamp could have bid it on the one that's currently available for bidding, but she didn't want to take a chance and bought it now. Rubber stamps are going for close to $200. Are you serious? Oh, now there's been other stamps too. Maybe I'll talk about that a little later. But anyway, you guys, just absolutely insane right now. It's exciting though to watch it, but I'm not ready to spend that much money on rubber stamps. I know eventually I'll come across them. I believe it. Just like I waited for this collection and got a complete brand new collection and got more than I asked for. Got it for a stinking steal. As much as I am out thrifting and junking, I'm bound to come across it. All right, you guys, I got some stamps to share. Diana Markham, and one of them I've never seen before. Not a listing, not in a video. I didn't know it existed, but I felt that it did. And you guys, I have it. But before I share that, let me share some Diana Markham fabric. Now I have more than this, but it's boxed away. I box things away by the year. So these are the fabrics I've picked up this year. I just got this one in the mail, actually. Even her fabrics, you guys, are a hot commodity. So, like, I feel forced to have to buy now while the prices, and I really did get some reasonable prices. I feel forced to have to get it now while it's still cheap. So I picked up this one. This is a garden related. Now, the thing about Diana Markham, and once again, I do have one of her, or several, I probably got several of her decorative painting books. She was a painter. And in one of her books, and I'll share that, she talked about when Marcus Brothers licensed her designs to put on fabric. But anyway, look at these cute images, you guys. Now, here's the thing. There might be stamps available in these images. How I wish there was a catalog. But see, we have to figure these things out via trial and error. Okay, and then check out this one. Now, a lot of these fabrics, you can find the same designs on a different background print. This background print is snowflakes, blue background, white snowflakes, but it might be available with a different background color. Okay, this one is so cool. Her Diana Markham's recipe stamps are like a hot commodity right now. Well, I'm so happy to have this fabric. I've already cut one out. I do want to make some little pillows with these squares here. This is sugar cookies. There's peppermint. Well, here's snow ice cream. And then, of course, you have the images. You have Santa Claus. You got some gingerbread images. And look, a Christmas cheer. You got your peppermint pie. And there might be a couple other recipes as well. So got that. And I don't remember how much I paid per print, but people, very, very reasonable. Nothing like the skyrocketed prices of the stamps. Okay, and then take a look at this one. I think I have this one. Yeah, here's a good example of what I was talking about. These are the same. I think they're the same. Yeah, the same designs, but on a different color background. You have red here, and then you have your almond color here. And once again, stamps might be available. But love it. Love, love, love it. I've been saying this for years. I do want to make pillows and aprons. Easy to make things. And this fabric will be perfect. Okay, so I dated this one. I got this one this month too. And, oh, you guys, look at it. Look at it. Look at it, at it, at it. Love, love, love it. I'm going to leave that one right there. And then I got this one here. Now, this is a rubber stamp. I've had this one for years. Different designs. Look how cute, you guys. Just look how cute. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to leave this one right here too. And then I shared this at my gingerbread party last year in December. And also I shared it in a haul video. I don't know if it was November of last year, but this was gifted to me in Happy Mail. And let's see, you know what? Darn it. Okay. I thought, actually I did, but I don't want to share her address. Okay, yes, I did. This came from Judith. Thank you, Judith. Judith actually sent this to me early last year. Maybe in the springtime, I think, but I did not get it until November. You guys know the Postal Service, they were holding our parcel, our crafty parcels, hostage for months. Thank God that they're not doing that anymore. But she gifted me this beautiful Diana Markham apron. Look at that, you guys. Yes, yes, and yes. Look at that. And there you have grandma's. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. All right, you guys, let me share these stamps I got from these two lots. Okay, first of all, I'm going to share, well, first, I'll share this stamp. I don't have this stamp, never seen it before, and it was in one of the lots. You guys know I love gingerbread, and if Lord willing, my party will be the day after Thanksgiving, which is Black Friday. And I endeavor to showcase over 100 wood-mounted red rubber gingerbread stamps. I don't share a lot of my gingerbread stamps that I acquire throughout the year because I like for it to be a surprise at my party, but I'm giving you guys a treat with the ones I'm going to share in this video. I love it. love, you don't know what's out there when it comes to these yesteryear stamps. So the hunt is always thrilling because you literally don't know what you're going to find. I live in excitement. Okay, I do have this stamp, you guys, but I couldn't pass it up. Got it in a bundle for a super duper cheap price. You know I was not going to pass this stamp up. If it looks familiar, you've seen it. Probably other crafters showed it. If not, you saw it right here because this is the same stamp. This image here is of this stamp, you all. Oh my goodness. You know what? I might join these elite sellers who they understand now what we are willing to pay for a stamp. It's this one seller. She has a stamp. It's not Diana Markham. It's not Terry French. But she got this one stamp priced at $50. And I'm like, are you serious? Now, I don't know if someone bought a stamp from her. But what I feel like these sellers, it's only a handful of buyers that's causing this market to shift, people. The power of just a little. It's not too many people. I know that because, once again, I follow the listings and I know how many people are bidding. And it's not a lot of people when it's said and done, maybe 5 or 6 people, but they are driving the market. And these sellers now, they're confused. They don't know what's in demand and what's not in demand. So they're pricing their stamps like at ridiculous prices. So anyway, the stamp that she had at $50, I wanted that stamp. I found it in a lot of a whole lot of stamps for half that price for all the stamps. But anyway, you guys, this stamp here, I could list this right now and probably get $200 for it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that surreal? So I've had this one for at least 5 years. All right, you guys, do you want to see, and I might have to break this video up into 2 videos. We'll see. But do you guys want to see this stamp I have never seen before? But I knew that I just felt that it was a rubber stamp. And I actually got it with this stamp in the same bundle this one came in. Are you guys ready? I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. And one bundle was priced $5 more than the other. Super duper. All right, cheap. Are you guys ready to see this stamp? I live with this fear. When I purchased something, number one, I didn't know if it was really available because this seller had cross-posted. So I had anxiety. And then when I purchased the stamps, when I realized, okay, I was the first person to buy it. And then I had anxiety thinking, she will cancel my order. She's going to realize she's gypping herself, right? And not send out my order. I was so happy when I got it, you guys. Take a look at this stamp here. Diana Markham, a bowl filled with gingerbread. If it looks familiar, it's because you see them right here on the fabric. Look at that, you guys. This stamp here. Thank you, Jesus. You guys. Oh my goodness. I've never seen it. I've never seen a picture of it, a link, a reference. This is why shopping yesteryear is so exciting. The adrenaline, it's always high because you never know. And I saw this in a bundle. And sometimes it's hard to see all the stamps in a bundle. I got another stamp I'm going to share with you guys in the next segment. I didn't recognize it because it was hard to see. You guys, look at it. It's been used probably once or twice. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, and yes. Woo! Yes, I got a lot to be thankful for. I may not have them high price stamps right now, but you know what, people? It is a-okay. It is a-okay. Don't become fixated and consumed to be a part of an exclusive group, because that membership, people, will drive you, or trying to pay for that membership will drive you out of your mind. You will lose a lot of sleep. Some of you may forfeit paying bills just to be a part of an elite group of people. And what do I mean when I say that? An elite group of stampers who have stamps that you want. People, proceed with caution. Try to live with thankfulness, and just know, just like those two Terry French stamps, two, I had never seen those before, so they are most rare, but two sellers had them at the same time. Unfortunately, they were very expensive, but what that tells me is there's more that's out there. There's more that's out there. But I know it's difficult when you see people post pictures and videos of something that you want. You want it, you don't have it, and you don't feel like you're a part. You don't have to feel like that. Improvise, improvise, improvise. Get creative, people. Make your own recipe. You know, take a stamp like this or go online and write. Use your own handwriting and write your own recipe. Make something that feels similar, that feels the same, and just know you more than likely will come across it or something similar, but give yourself time. If you guys follow my greatest craft find videos, if you follow that series, you guys know that it took me years to find some things on my hunt list. Years. So it might take a while to find it, but proceed with patience, people. All right, with that being said, I'm going to share this last lot with you all, people. And I just got this lot in literally last night. Oh my goodness. You know what? Did I even write down the bidding for this one? I did. Okay. You guys, it's a Diana Markham stamp. I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm going to share the 3 things I got from this one seller. Well, 2 stamps, and then I'm going to share the Diana Markham stamp. I don't know if I got this for free or paid maybe $2 for it, but it's a cute bow, and I can see this bow being used on a gingerbread, right at the collar, right? And then I had never seen this stamp before. A beautiful mason jar. I collect these. Brand, well, it's been used lightly, and there is a name, Tracy Oatley. And let's see, Stampuri, a 2003 rubber stamp. Okay, are you guys ready to see this Diana Markham stamp? And then I'm going to give you guys the price. You are going to flip out. And I just got this in yesterday. So I placed my order, I think, on Tuesday. Today is Saturday. People, are you ready to see this stamp? It's the carrot stamp. Now, there's 2 versions of this. You have this stamp, and then you have the recipe stamp. People, the recipe stamp sold on September the 14th for $128.50. And I don't think that included shipping or tax. But there's the recipe stamp, just like this. But here's the thing, I really do appreciate this one, because you know what? I would like to use my own handwriting and write my own recipe here. I could use a rubber stamp and stamp it right here. People, the price I paid for this, but number one, when I saw it listed, I didn't believe it was available. I'm like, it can't be available. Hiding in plain view. So I reached out, I sent an email. Lo and behold, got an email back. Yeah, it's available. So here I am living in anxiety. I'm like, I want it. And so it was a step-by-step thing. I had to wait for her email. I had to give her my PayPal. She had to send me a PayPal bill. I had to pay the PayPal bill. She had to ship it out. So it took maybe 2 days to make it through all of that. So the whole time I'm like having anxiety. Is she going to realize she can get a whole lot more than $5 for this rubber stamp, people? Because that's what I paid. $5. Some of y'all pay more for a cappuccino at Starbucks. $5, people. That's what I paid for just this week. So there are deals still out there if you are willing to search, if you are willing to look for it. People, say a prayer too. I know some don't believe in asking God for materialistic things, but people, I believe in taking everything to God in prayer. And I thank my Lord and Savior. Yes, I do. Some might be offended that I'm thanking him, but I give thanks for all good things, people. Even when I was in pain, dealing with these health issues, I had to open up my mouth and thank my God. I will give thanks in all things. And I am so very fortunate and grateful for this stamp. Brand spanking new, people. Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. So I paid less than 20 bucks for all of this. And half of that went to shipping. Wait, no, $5, $4, $5, $9, $11. So maybe I paid about $21 for all of this. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, I do have more to share. Like I said, I got an order coming today, and oh my, on Monday, I got a stamp. It's not Diana Markham. It is not Terry French, but this designer is in their club. It's a Stamp Passions die or stamp. And people, I got it for an awesome price. I'm just going to wait until it gets in my hand. But what I got coming today, I'm very excited about, and I'll share more about that, and it might be in a separate video. But you know what? While you guys are here, because I'm thinking I'm going to separate these videos. By the way, I do like to do long videos, and I love to watch long videos. The longer, the better. Okay, check out this. This is not Diana Markham. And I'm not going to flip through these. These books are a great way to, a good source of inspiration. And this one, okay, they're all out of order. Oh, this one right here is Diana Markham. Here's a funny thing about this, you guys. That's why you shouldn't shop at night. Because I was looking for, I have other volumes by Diana Markham, and I was looking for this volume, right? I'm online searching for it. Searching for it. How come, people, I got it in the mail and didn't even realize I had purchased it? I'm like, Felicia, you gotta slow down. You searching for things you already bought. And that wasn't because I forgot, because I do forget. That's just, I'm doing too much. I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta slow down. I get a kick and laugh at myself. I have several other books with gingerbread in it. Oh, here's one right here. Look at that, so cute. And I have books from other seasons as well. I haven't even went through these books. But you know what? These books and the fabric, For me, they serve as catalogs. I don't know if this person made rubber stamps, but I'm realizing that a lot of designers that we see on rubber stamps, they come from painting or another field. So these books, they serve as inspiration, but they also serve as a catalog. Like this is this stamp here. Yep. And so, oh, and look, right here is this stamp there. Look at that. And I think we saw these images on fabric. Love, love, love it. All right, you guys. Yeah, I think I will break up these videos, perhaps into 2 videos. You guys be on the lookout. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. This is so cute to me. You guys, you saw my fall basket, but what I do with it? What? I got a plate of gingerbread. It didn't get up and walk away. Oh, here it is. I put it on this table here. I love to look at this. I have a plate of gingerbread. I will be bringing a craft vocational video using these beautiful, adorable gingerbread die cuts. And people, this is all ribbon. If you don't know, I love to create with ribbon. And all of it, except for this one here, it's all ribbon. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, if you like this video, why not like it? Give me a thumbs up. Why not share your thoughts on the bidding wars and this rubber stamp market? I hope you guys, because markets, they fluctuate, they change. And I definitely hope it don't stay crazy, ridiculous, astronomical prices. I hope it don't stay at this, because it's only going to go up higher and higher and higher. And that's not good for any of us. However, that is what's supposed to happen. I don't shop for antiques, but I do go to antique markets. I guess I do shop, but I'm looking for certain things. And that's just the nature of the beast. See, here's the thing. When there is a demand and there's no supply, that's exactly what happens. Prices are supposed to go up. And that's true with anything. Whether we buy a house, buy a car. We saw that during the pandemic with price gouging, right? But even without price gouging, prices went up. Prices went up for eggs. Prices went up for basic necessities. Definitely for disinfectant wipes and masks and things like that. And it's happened to us in our comfortable, happy place, us crafters and rubber stampers. The prices are going up. Would I love it if Diana Markham, along with other designers, just like Peachy Keen, brought back their select rubber stamp set? Would I love it if she came back with designs as well? Of course. But then again, there is another thought. I have another feeling. I don't want all, because I enjoy the thrill. I enjoy the hunt, if I can be honest. And I do enjoy using things that a lot of people don't have. Don't we all love that? Don't you have your favorite china? Don't you have something in your house? It's special, not just because you love it. It's special because it's rare. I don't want all of the crafty things that I love to become common. So I'm okay if she comes back, or other designers, if they come back with their old stock. What I would like, though, maybe change it a little bit, right? Make some minute changes. Don't make it exactly the same as what's already out there, because when we do that and when we overdo it, will we really have anything antique, anything rare anymore? So I want to preserve the things of yesteryear and the integrity of it. At the same time, don't want to pay those exorbitant prices, right? So, yeah, if designers brought back their old stock, just tweak it a little bit, change it a little bit. Don't bring back the same exact thing, because for me personally, that will take away a lot of the fun of the hunt. It's fun to use these things, but come on, you guys, let's be honest. The real fun is in the hunt and in acquiring it. But no, I am doing so much better at using the things that I acquire. Antiques are, for the most part, meant to be looked at and adored, but I don't want to have any antique rubber stamps in that sense. I want to use them. But the market is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, people. So I'm not upset. I don't feel that we should shame people for spending their money the way they want to spend it. If they want to spend $200 on a rubber stamp, then so be it. I'm not there yet, and I hope I'm never there. I hope I never get to that point, because I don't want it to be that serious. When it's said and done, ask yourself, what are you really paying for? Do you really want it because you really want to use it? Or do you want to be a part of, like I said earlier, an exclusive elite group of stampers? What need are you trying to fulfill? Do you just want to be a part of? Well, that's a need you don't want to meet, people. That's an expensive need. And you know what? Only God can fill that need. So I would suggest go to him in prayer about that. But if you really want it because you really want to use it, then, and if you have the money, if your bills are paid, then why not? We pay a whole lot more for a lot of other things. Why not pay for a rubber stamp? But anyway, nonetheless, it's exciting to watch this market. I might get out today, hit up some thrift stores and see what I can find. I'm going to try those ways first, because I believe yard sales, people, estate sales, get the word out there, what you're looking for. I believe I'm going to find what I'm looking for, and I'm going to pay the price I should pay for it. Not these astronomical prices. But if a push come to a shove, because I don't know what's out there, if I see something that I absolutely, and if it's gingerbread related, and I really, really, really like, it's rare, I might, who knows? I might whip out my husband's credit card. I'm not using mine, but I'll use his. With that being said, you guys, you want to subscribe, because I got some more stamps to share. So like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave your thoughts on what's going on in our crafty world today. You know what? The market has been shaken. It's exciting. It really is exciting. Now, the question to answer is, what's going to be in demand next? See, my mind is always going like that. Like, these sellers are trying to anticipate what's going to be in demand next, which is why some things that shouldn't be priced so high is priced high. We as crafters, we ought to be asking ourselves, but don't go crazy, because you'll end up buying everything. Oh my goodness, you guys, we got a lesson in economics. We got a lesson in, what do you call it when they're trading stocks? I just feel like we are getting these little micro lessons in all these different genres. And look at us. We're crafters. We're rubber stampers. You know what? Let me share this stamp. This is so fitting. I should have shared this in the beginning. I'll share it in my next segment. But look, y'all. This stamp right here, Stampers Anonymous, or the 12 steps for stampers. Step 1 is, I confess that my love for stamps is out of control. I need help. If you are willing to pay $200 for a rubber stamp, perhaps that's you. Now, this is a yesteryear stamp, you guys. It comes from, let's see, right here. If you can see that, 2002. Don't we all need this? Now, this is back, like I said, from 2002, but it's so fitting for today. I never not loved red rubber. Oh my. And there's been a resurgence, definitely. Here you go, you guys. You can pause and read that. All right. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings. It's Felicia. It's the next morning. It's a beautiful morning in my neck of the woods. It's about 7:30 a.m. A little chilly. Got my front door open. We're going to reach 84 today. Beautiful weather. How I wish it would stay. But you guys, we are going to, according to the forecast, fall day, which is Wednesday, the day it transforms. Well, ain't nothing transforming here because we're going to be 99, okay? It's going to be a while. At least, well, I can't call it. Our weather is literally year by year changing a whole lot, but I so appreciate the weather today. I'm going to get out and hit up a swap meet. But anyway, you guys, I got a couple tips for you. Yesterday, 2 listings came on eBay. One was and both listings were buy it now. And once it was one listing for a Diana Markham stamp that said Happy Spring, Happy Easter. It was a basic stamp. It wasn't elaborate. Excuse me. When we think of Diana Markham, we automatically think of like her recipe dies or more elaborate stamps, not dies. But anyway, this was a basic stamp, and it was probably about this size. And anyway, it sold for $20 shipped. And you know, that's not bad. But what I realize is buyers are just buying whatever has her name on it. So it could be a basic stamp, but if it has her name on it, buyers are buying it. And some might be collectors, or some probably can't. They want to just get their hands on whatever they can because some dies or stamps are just really that difficult to get. But anyway, I had the chance to get it. I didn't. But another listing came up not soon after, and it was a bundle of maybe 6 or 7 stamps. And here's the thing, you guys. Oh, and this price was $69. Buy it now. And it did sell. And I had the chance to get it as well. But I didn't think that bundle was worth it, though it was a bundle of 6 or 7 stamps. And it stated Diana Markham, Stamp Passions. But here's the thing, you guys. You want to pay attention to detail. You want to read the item information. And you do want to make the pictures larger that the seller offers on the listing to read for yourself. Because when it was said and done, and this could have been a mistake by the seller, all the stamps were not Diana Markham. It was a fall autumn related bundle. There were 2 stamps, maybe about, and you guys, I'm guesstimating. Let me see. Okay, let me grab this. Out of the bundle, only 3 stamps were Diana Markham. And those stamps were of leaves. And I just had a stamp. I don't know. Goodness. What did I do with that stamp? Okay, I'm gonna guesstimate. But anyway, while I look for this stamp, you guys, you want to enlarge the pictures. And for Diana Markham, she always has, well, based on what I know, that I have stamps by her, and I do see stamps listed. The ones I've seen always has her name on the stamp, Diana Markham. And there are other designers who also list their name. But the 2 larger stamps, oh, if I can, and one of the stamps was of apples that you can buy individually for like $10 shipped. The other larger stamp was of sunflowers, and it looked unique to me. I had never seen it before, but it was sunflowers, and it had witches in the sunflower or some type of creature there. But anyway, you guys, those two larger stamps were definitely not Diana Markham, because when you enlarge the pictures, you can see that they had someone else's name. Yeah. And what you also want to do is scroll down in the listing, because sellers may list additional pictures when you scroll down, and you can also enlarge those listings. So the Diana Markham stamps, I'm going to say one probably was this size. I don't think one was this size. The stamps that were clearly hers, it was 3 of them, and the leaves, the 2 smaller ones, did not appear to be that big, maybe a little bit bigger than this or this size. I guess the point is, if the seller perhaps knew that only 3 of the stamps were Diana Markham, would that purchase have been made? That's the question. Now, that stamp that had the sunflowers and the witches, whatever that was, I don't know if that's a sought after stamp. So if it was, perhaps that stamp too made the bundle worth it. But I know that apple stamp, I once again, I see that one, and that was a larger stamp. When I say larger, you guys, I don't know, maybe it's that size, perhaps. But anyway, my point is, you guys, know what you're buying. I know there's a lot of impulse shopping, because you see it and you feel like you have to get it right then and there before somebody comes in and swoops it up. For some stamps, that might be the case, but nonetheless, read the description and look at all the pictures and scroll down to see if there's additional pictures. Don't just take what's written in the description, because this description and title was misleading. Because when I first saw it, I just assumed all the stamps were Diana Markham. That would have made that price worth it. If you're looking to buy brand name, it's worth it. I don't buy just because it's someone's name. So you want to pay attention to detail. But what happened to me 3 days ago, I searched Google and I came across a listing for a Diana Markham stamp. And it showed it was in stock at Etsy. That don't always mean it's in stock, but it showed in stock. I clicked on it. It took me to Etsy, and the stamp was in stock. So I bought it immediately. It was only 10, 11 bucks shipped, and I'm going to share that stamp in my next video. But when I went back to read the listing, the information, people, it was not Diana Markham. Now, it was still a nice stamp. I like it. I would have got it anyway, but it was not Diana Markham. As a matter of fact, I don't even think it was Stamp Passions. What had happened was, what these sellers do, they do not create new listings. When they sell a stamp, not all the time, when they sell a stamp, what they'll do is upload a new picture and change the item information for that listing, but they keep the same listings. Google don't update that way or update that quick, which is why in Google it still showed Diana Markham. The seller had sold the Diana Markham stamp already, but instead of creating a new listing for the new stamp, that seller just used the listing that sold the Diana Markham stamp. Do that make sense to you guys? So I learned a lesson myself just 3 days ago. And once again, that lesson is, just because Google might show it being a certain name, when you actually go to that website, you do want to read the details, because it may not be what you think. And I've seen that happen many times. I've just always caught it when I went to the site and realized, wait a minute, this is not what Google said it was. But because Diana Markham, I get it, you guys, her name is a hot commodity, and this stamp was $11 ship. I was really quick with that buy now. But this was cheap. Had it been, a $50 stamp, I would have had a problem. But that would have been my fault, because I made the purchase too quick. You guys, slow down. Read the description, look at the stamps, know what you're buying, people. Oh my goodness, I am so hoping this market changes because they got people just, I know, wired, right? Got people being fanatics and doing a whole lot. And I get it because I'm right there with you. So anyway, I hope these tips help you all. I think there was something else, but I don't remember what that was. But anyway, you guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share your comments below. Have you seen any Diana Markham, Terry French sightings? Have you acquired anything recently? Are you even into it? Once again, I'm not into brand name. I'm into look and style. You guys, and I'll share this with you. I have browsed through dozens and dozens and dozens of private photos of rubber stamps, and each photo has dozens and dozens of stamps in it. From 3 different sellers, people, I reached out and asked for pictures that were not posted. And I literally, and I still have a lot of pictures. I have some on my phone right now that I have to look through. I was going to take a road trip Friday and it didn't work out. And I'm so happy it didn't work out because the pictures that it was going to be a blind purchase, but it was so worth it. A blind purchase because I was interested in the stamping, the drawers to hold the stamps. That price by itself made it worth it. And then all the dozens of stamps, but it didn't work out that way. So happy I didn't go because that would have been a road trip. Based on the pictures I've gotten thus far, I'm like, okay. Oh, and the price changed. The price changed for the units. And that was a game changer for me. I told the seller, okay, you changed the price. So now I need to see the photos because it was worth it to do the blind purchase without seeing the stamps because of the units. But when she changed the price on me, I'm like, well, I'm not going to take this road trip. Show me some pictures. It wasn't what I was looking for. So I was so happy not to have made that trip. Excuse me. And then I got pictures from another seller. This was an out-of-state seller. And a lot of stamps, you guys. But I tell you, it wasn't what I was looking for. And then I got pictures last night from an out-of-town seller. I may take a trip to look at her stamps because hers seem more of what I'm looking for. My point is, oh, this can be taken, a number of different ways because I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stamps. The ones I'm looking for are harder to find, it appears, because I have not seen images. And I'm not just looking for Diana Markham. I know exactly what I'm looking for because I've seen pictures of them, not in videos, but I've seen them before. So I know that they exist, but I haven't come across them. Once again, in stores, I come across bundles and bundles of stamps, but not just these yet. Now, there is a seller, and I reached out to her and I asked her because she was selling her stamps, but she didn't show the pictures. And I told her what I wanted, and she sent me private pictures of what I asked for. And one collection, and it could have been several collections in one, because she unmounted her stamps. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've never seen those. So when she listed them, there was no buy it now option. So I was messaging her, I want these, and these. As I was doing that, people, she was removing listings because she had changed her mind. Now, I did order a couple bundles from her, but the one that I really wanted, she had decided to keep it. So this anxiety I get, this fear, for lack of a better word, that I get is real because I don't know what made her change her mind. Sometimes if you show too much enthusiasm, So I've learned not to do that. Not that can increase the price, but anyway, she had more of what I was looking for. I'm happy for what I got, but and I asked her last night. I said, "Can you please send me a picture of the ones you decided to keep?" Because she had removed the listing, that removed the picture, and so I have a picture of what she kept. And oh my, you guys, you know it's gingerbread, right? I had never seen it before, but I'm like, Lord, Lord, somebody out there got, what I'm looking for. But it can be hard. Just because you might see someone selling dozens and dozens of stamps, it may not be the ones you're looking for. But nonetheless, you keep sowing seed, you keep searching, you will come across it. All right, you guys, with that being said, I know a lot of rubber stamping news, right? I take you all back to this stamp. Oh my goodness, the struggle is real. The struggle is real, but it's fascinating and it's exciting. But I'm so hoping for a change in this market. And we'll see how long it stays hot. We'll see how long certain names stay hot. But once again, it's about trying to predict what's going to be the next hot item, so you can buy it before the prices skyrocket. That's what it's all about, you guys. That's what I've been doing. Buying things that I like, right? Because once again, for years, up until just recently, I had the whole rubber stamp market to myself, these stamps of yesteryear, because I've been shopping these type of stamps for years, all year long, people. This is not new to me. So to see this market change like literally overnight, I'm like, Felicia, how come you didn't buy more? Well, I didn't know this was going to happen, right? I could take my time, leave things in my cart, and never have to worry about it selling out. But that's not the case now. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, Felicia, what do you want? Go out and get it before it becomes too hot to touch. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings.